Yum, 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 let's go, 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 go and get it, yeah, yeah, yum, yum,
With cheese.
yeah, yeah, yum, yum,
With ham.
yeah, yeah, yum, yum,
Yes,
When
please.
you want something delicious and different and absolutely scrumbo, get down to Hungry Jack's and get a Yumbo. 2 slices of melted cheese and 5 hot slices of ham on a sesame seed bun. Yes, please.
let's go, 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 go and get it, yeah, yeah, yum, yum.
Get down to Hungry Jack's and get a Yumbo.
So way back in the 1970s, they had a menu item at Burger King / Hungry Jack's here in Australia called the Yumbo. Now, this menu item consisted of ham, cheese, and 2 buns. So it was basically an uncooked grilled cheese. So they decided to re-release it back in 2021, I believe, here in Australia at Burger King / Hungry Jack's. And, you know, just for naming convention reasons, I'm just going to call it Burger King because it's more internationally recognized. So my friend and I decided to go ahead and try it out because obviously we weren't there to live the 1970s and 1980s. So we wanted to live that time, you know, really experience it, get our hands dirty. So we went over to our local Burger King and picked up some Yumbos.
All right, where are we going?
To try the Yumbo. So I'm sure you can already tell, there's fear in my voice. There's regret. I'm behind the wheel. Try the Yumbo. I didn't want to do it. Neither of us did. But for the sake of the video, for the sake of content, it got a whopping 66 views on the channel that it's uploaded to. And that's still quite impressive for our standards. So you can already tell. I also don't mind the mama's boy haircut and the clean shaved face. I had a lot more confidence back then, so I didn't have any reason to hide my face behind a beard and longer hair. So just look past that, okay? Thank you. 2 Yumbos and 2 small waters.
Yep.
Now my friend Angus, he was very, very set on getting some waters as like a chaser. So taking a bite out of Yumbo and then just chugging back some water because he just had this feeling that it was going to be so bad to the point where he had to chase it up eventually.
$3, what a bargain.
I know.
You could buy a chicken royale for that price.
Hi, could I just get 2 Yumbos and 2 small waters?
2 Yumbo.
Yes.
Anything else?
And 2 small waters, please.
More waters, anything else?
That's all, thanks.
Careful when you're ready.
Thank you.
You're gonna say it's like $60. And the water's gonna be like $3.50 each.
Bloody hell.
I'll pay for it out of pocket, don't worry.
Okay. Thank you very much. I did blow all my money on that gummy bear. I'm pretty sure that was the first and last time I've ever gone through a drive-thru because I usually order on the app. I hate drive-thrus. It's awkward. Sometimes I mishear what, you know, the person is saying through the speaker, and sometimes I stumble, so it's just a pretty bad experience for both parties. That was, you know, definitely a feat for me. My social anxiety was taking a vacation that day, so I was happy to do that.
That's the driver's license.
That's my driver's license. Thank you.
Local card?
Angus is just going through my phone wallet right now.
Oh,
Just as he
I thought it was
pleases.
a blank white card, and I was like, bro, what's that? Oh my god, you look hideous.
I know.
Sorry. Won't be yanking. Fire up the Yumbos!
And I'm pretty sure that was the first time that this specific Burger King actually fired up the Yumbos. Bianca fired up those fucking Yumbos. It was spectacular. I'm pretty sure they got the meat or the ham out of the cryogenic freezer because it was just covered in this awful, like, liquid. You'll see it in a moment. Yep. Uh-huh.
Thanks. Cool. Got that, yep. Right, I am not eating it without fucking water. I'm sorry, we're going back.
Okay, we'll go back in to the actual restaurant.
Stinks!
Ew, it smells like it smells like a farm. I forgot about that. I do not recall saying it smells like a farm. Now, that's probably the smell of the pig. I don't know. It's probably screaming because it's in a Yumbo, and that it's just emitting through a smell.
Alright, so that's the Yumbo. It comes in a... Oh, it smells like shit. I can't... Oh, it's like hot and soggy. Oh my god, this is the most disgusting thing. Oh, I'm like... It'd be hilarious if he sits on it.
To come in for the
Right.
So that's also
Awesome.
quite convenient. I'm gonna sit on my Yumbo.
I put it there just in case. Ah! Alright, set it up. Feel it, it's like hot and wet.
So we've got the camera set up, we've got our Yumbos.
Oh, it comes in a Rebel Whopper. Look at it, you can see it.
Obviously, they didn't have a specific packaging for the Yumbo. I guess the marketing campaign, they run out of, funds for it, and they just had to wrap it in a fucking Rebel Whopper wrapper, which is pretty funny, because we're going right against humanity's morals by even buying a Yumbo, so we're pretty rebellious. Okay, let's unwrap and reveal its glory.
Oh, what?
Here it comes.
Oh my god. I don't even want to try this.
Not anymore. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, I guess the ham is at least folded.
See the steam. I don't know if you can see it on the camera.
Steamed hams.
Oh, look.
Okay, you ready?
I don't want to do this.
We'll go in simultaneously, okay, there? Prepare yourselves, okay?
I fucking hate cheese.
That's quite clear. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And there we go. I don't even think we needed to purchase the chasers, also known as the water, because he just spat it right back into the bag after at least 2 seconds of chewing. I understand that, right? He hates cheese, and I forgot that it even had cheese on it. I thought it was just ham and 2 buns. But yeah, he could not stomach that. And honestly, I get that.
Sorry. Oh, it's dripping, what the fuck?
Dripping what? What could it be possibly dripping?
Squeeze it.
What's it dripping? Yeast?
How can you go for another fucking bite? This is the most mank thing.
And there's that mystery liquid. No idea what it is. Like I said, they probably got it from the 1970s. Like, it was sat in the cryogenic freezer since the 1970s. They got it out, and that's like the condensation from it. I've got a higher tolerance to food. It's bad food.
High tolerance for cheese.
So you just can't, you're not going to eat that at all?
No.
No.
I paid for it. Disgusting. The texture was horrible. It was dripping some unknown liquid. It was warm. It was not even warm. It was fucking hot. You could see the steam coming out of it.
It is actually pretty hot though.
Oh.
I was half expecting the ham to be cold, but it surprisingly isn't. So that's a pleasant surprise, actually.
You could hear them say, "Fire up the Yumbos, Bianca," when we ordered it. So
Yeah, exactly.
they did give us these for free, which is good.
Yeah, they knew for a fact that we weren't going to be too pleased with the experience, so they gave us complimentary water.
This is the nicest thing I've eaten all day. Because I was on an aeroplane for 5 hours with no food.
Really? No food, not even the catering?
No. I had to fucking buy it, and I'm not buying it.
No, waste of money.
I had 2-minute noodles when I got to my house.
I'll say this, it's not as bad as Angus depicts it to be.
It is fucking horrible. It's the texture of it, first of all, is mank. Cheese is disgusting. It fucking taints everything it touches. Right? I'm not even kidding. How can you devour that? It's disgusting.
And as you see, I just go in for another bite. I was not wasting that Yumbo. I was not wasting that $3. And it wasn't as bad as he depicted it to be. Yeah, I guess texture-wise, it wasn't great. It kind of tasted a bit filthy, kind of wet, but when it really shouldn't have been wet. So I get that aspect, but it wasn't too bad. But, I understand if, texture is a thing for him, because it is certainly a thing for me when it comes to some foods, so I understand.
Are you going to order more?
Sure am, love this. I'm really powering through it though, I'll say that.
I took one bite, went in my mouth. No.
Ugh. Microwaved toasted sandwich. Like, you make the toasted sandwich, but you don't put it in the actual toasty maker. You just put it in the microwave. with the bread and the cheese and the ham. It's not even toasted. It's just warm bread that's been put in the microwave. Did you get that unknown liquid all in my car?
No, it all dripped on the thing.
And on your phone?
Oh, one drip there, one drip like there. That's when I first noticed it.
Gonna have to bring out the rubbing alcohol.
You like it? You probably fucking like the smell of Yumbo. It smells like shit. Can't drive home.
Fine. This is the only somewhat convincing part of it. The rolled ham. It kind of resembles what's in the promotional material, but apart from that, look at that ham. Look at the way it's just peeking out like that. It looks great. It looks exactly as advertised there, but the rest of it was just flat. So that was the only redeeming aspect of the entire burger. I can't fucking. I think I've Want some? And I just had to cave in. I couldn't eat the rest of it. So that was the experience with the Yumbo. I pulled out the hand sanitizer and I was half expecting Angus to just take a shot of it because it's got alcohol in it, just to cleanse his stomach as well. That's enough. You put so much in my hand. I don't see why it was even a concept in the 70s. So as a kid, I used to always think it was called a hand burger because you ate it with your hands, right? I've never seen anyone use a knife and fork to, eat their burger. And then I was educated. Apparently, they're called hamburgers, right? And I was like, okay, where's the ham then? So they must have just taken that literally, popped ham in a burger, and then called that a hamburger. But that was already taken, so they just called it a Yumbo. The yum part, I'm not sure where they got that from though. So yeah, that was our experience with the Burger King Yumbo. I'm not sure if it was a thing in the US or if it was just primarily Australia. And I'm not sure if they reintroduced it back in 2021 in the US either. But they did, at least here in Australia, for at least 2 weeks. And in that 2 weeks, I think they would have only sold about 50. And we contributed to 2 of those. So that's fantastic, right? From memory, and just judging from my reaction in the video there, I would have probably given it maybe a 3 out of 10 because it was edible, it was food. But I'm having to drink this right now, watching the video and washing my mouth out, even though it was 3 years ago when I actually ate this. So, and my mum claims when she used to have them back in the 70s and 80s that they were really good. They used to be filled with ham, tons of cheese. They used to be really quite tasty. So they obviously compromised on the ingredients, when they reintroduced it. But yeah, that's the Yumbo experience. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you want to. If you didn't like it, just dislike. I don't mind at all. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.